Greetings, my sons and sunshines. It's the beautifully untamed dame herself. Venus be the name, and I am coming through to blow y'all some sweet sun kisses for the day. We are seeing green still, you guys. But today, we will be doing the numerology, the angel numbers, or whatever of seeing green by Nicki Minaj. So, what I have here displaying in front of you right now is a general message for this particular read. So what I did is pick some top-notch Nicki Minaj songs per group, and that includes the general message. So the song I chose for the general message is Beam Me Up Scotty. And needless to say, that's the name of the mixtape that she reloaded, revamped, and re-released or whatever. And as you can see, the numbers we have here, the release year 2009, that's the original release year 2009. 359 is the duration of the song. And when you put 3, 5, and 9 together, you get 17. When you get 17 and put that 1 and that 7 together, you get 8, the number of infinity, giving infinitive blessings, okay? The general vibe of the title, Beam Me Up Scotty, gives you alien vibes, out of this world, outer space. And oftentimes, earth angels feel like aliens, feel like we don't belong here on earth. We don't gel or fit in the quote unquote real world, the earthly realm with these humans and such. And needless to say, you can bet that that is definitely how Nicki Minaj feels and functions within herself. And 9 times out of 10, people have made her feel that way also by the way that they view her or handle her, respond to her. So more than likely, people who find their way to this video will have those same commonalities with Miss Nicki Minaj. So those the angel number 2009, you got that 00 there, which gives us the presence, the confirmation of divine presence, meaning your guardian angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors. They are thoroughly present. And double ain't said for no reason. 00 giving you double the blessings that are definitely coming through. And that 9, you know, with some things that need to end so some newness can begin, okay? And that 2, the number of duality. We got 3, 5, that's drastic change and life purpose journeys, y'all. And you know, you see that 7, which lucky number 7, okay? So let's get into the cards that I pulled for this general message behind our general message song, Beam Me Up Scotty. We have prosperity lies ahead. Like I just said, double the blessings, the overflow is coming. And in that card, we are seeing green. And green is the number of love, it's the number of the heart chakra. And also, on a more earthly sense, it is the color of earth, and it is the color of money and jealousy as well. And as you can see there, new moon in Taurus. So I'm getting a lot of love vibes as well as a lot of money vibes. And with that, I don't want to say more money, more problems. I would rather say more money, more access, more money, more options, okay? And so with that option, with those options comes both good and bad. So you'll have more access to your soul family and high vibrations, while all the while you may start to see certain people that you thought really had your back start to see green and not the best way. Like people being upset that other people are favoring you, basically. And this could come from people being obsessive over you, and this could come from people once having a perspective of you that is not good. For instance, whoever this particular person is or these particular people are, you may have already noticed that they don't really take you serious like that. You can talk about ideas with them and aspirations with them and such, and they don't give you a excited or supportive vibe. They may listen to you talk and they may not say anything bad, but you can just get the energy and the remarks that they make in response that they don't really take you serious like that. But through the work that you have been doing and the overflow that is coming in for you, for that hard work paying off, those people that haven't been taking you serious are gonna like be like, what? I know you fucking lying. They doing that? It's like when people turn you down once before because they didn't take you serious, and then they look up and you doing good and they regret that they didn't take you serious in the first place. That's the energy that's coming through. That's more than likely the happening that you're gonna start to see, or probably already have seen. Work through your fears. I'm hearing that a fear that is coming up for y'all, for some people, you have a fear of being a workaholic. You have a fear of exhaustion. You may have reached a burnout period at one point in your life and you're afraid to do that again. Some of you are afraid of vulnerability. You're afraid of success. There's this scene on the Bill Cosby show where Claire is having a conversation with Denise about why she isn't doing as well as she possibly can in school. And Denise has all of these excuses and this, that, and the third. And Claire basically tells her that, like, you are not failing because you're incapable. You're basically self-sabotaging yourself because you are afraid that if you succeed one time, that people will expect you to keep succeeding, and you don't trust yourself to have consistency in that area. And Spirit is calling you out right now to work through that fear, to keep pushing, to keep putting energy and keep working on building your crafts, whatever that craft is. Step out of your comfort zone, push yourself, because your divine realm is trying to get you to give more attention and more credit to them. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you've been tunnel vision in on yourself and the hard work that you've been putting in and need to put in, but your spirit guides want some of that credit. They want some attention. They want some acknowledgement from you. And so in order to really get that, for y'all to meet and create that balance, you're gonna have to really like just push yourself and kind of work off impulse, if you will. If you feel an idea come to you, or you feel a notion to get up and dance, you feel a notion to get up and make a video, you feel a notion to hit up somebody and discuss a business deal, do it. Keep doing it. Keep trying. Even if you meet some pushbacks or delays, keep doing it, because the divine realm has you on a victory lap, if you will. So, getting into this here won't take long. On this one, honestly, Vincent Van Gogh, fishing boats on the beach. Y'all have everything you need to sail out. Spirit is just waiting for you to literally set sail. For some of y'all, is you stepping out of your comfort zone. And for some of y'all literally need to make a move. You need to move into a different state, or you need to take a expanded, elongated vacation somewhere where there is open land, somewhere where you will have peace and quiet and just be able to be to yourself, so that you can reinvent yourself. And like, I'm seeing this image of, and you may not literally have bruises on yourself, but I'm seeing this image of you just removing yourself from your regular daily life, sitting in a room to yourself and just applying ointment, just applying oil to yourself and lathering yourself up. And what that is giving me is like self-care. You put an ointment on those wounds, which could be internal, and actually doing that last bit of work, not really the last bit of work, but that last bit of work on this particular cycle to heal those last few wounds and dust that last bit of dirt off your shoulder so that you can really start sprinting to your overflow of blessings that are coming through. You see? Prosperity lies ahead. And it is definitely time for y'all to start getting into moon work, working with the moon phases and things of that nature. So that is all for the general message. Let's get into these pals, y'all. Okie dokie, take a quick sec and pick a pal. For pal number 1, we have 540, which is the duration of the song Seeing Green. We have the green dice with the number 6 and 4 on the side appearing here. And for the song choice, we have Blazing featuring Kanye West off the Pink Friday album. For pile 2 here, we have the number 511, which is the release date of Seeing Green and the entire project. For the song choice of this pile, we have Win Again from the 2014 album, The Pink Print. And we have, the dice with the 1 and the 3 displayed. And for group 3, we have 300 representing the Holy Trinity, the Holy Hip Hop Trinity. You know what I'm talking about? And for the song choice, we have Ganja Burn from the 2018 album, Queen. And the numbers displayed on our dice here are 2 and 4. Take a quick sec, pick your pile, and we shall get into. Okay, group 1, if you chose this pile, you chose the song Blazing. Sorry about my handwriting, but you chose Blazing featuring Kanye West from the 2010 Pink Friday album. And the number 2010 gives us 2010, that 2 giving duality. I'm also picking up relationship vibe, so that could be a business relation. For some people, I'm sensing a business relationship coming in, and for some people I'm sensing a romantic relationship coming in. You put that 2 and that 1 together and you get 3, which gives life path. So that's a confirmation that people in this group, you are definitely on the right path. So if you've been questioning, like, am I in the right place, am I doing the right thing, you definitely are. That 00 reconfirms that you are divinely guided and your spirit guides are working with you. So you have been working with the right vibrations, you have been making the right decisions, whether they've turned out how you expected or not. You are exactly where you need to be at the time that you need to be there. Blazing, it's giving me fire sign energy, activeness. I'm seeing the 8 of Wands tarot card in my head, so there's going to be a lot of opportunities, a lot of movement coming in from you. I'm seeing coming in for you and from you. I'm seeing and I'm hearing smart work. So whereas certain people who have been fearing burnout, you're gonna end up exceeding your own expectations. I'm hearing that most of the reason why you experienced the burnout in the past came more so from people who you were hanging around more than the actions that you were taking. So you may have felt like you ran yourself into the ground, when in actuality it had more to do with energy vampires and agents of chaos being in your life, draining you on a spiritual level more so than on an earthly energetic level. So through the activeness that you will be taking for yourself, spirit is going to end up like kind of sending you epiphanies. You're going to end up realizing like, it wasn't me doing what I love, wearing me out. It wasn't me just working, wearing me out. It was the people that were in my circle just being drains. Okay. Pink Friday. Everybody loves a Friday, so I'm getting big fun from y'all. Also, I'm sorry, y'all. According to this Fool card right here, definitely giving that Fool energy in this pink in this card, and Pink Friday, giving universal love. So I sense and I feel a lot of healing coming in for y'all. So y'all are going to be taking major quick steps forward, while all at the same time is going to be triggering you to reflect on how different your life was in the past. And for some of y'all, it's going to make you more grateful for where you are now. And for a lot of y'all, it's going to be like, dang, why didn't I make this choice sooner? Why didn't I do this sooner? So getting into 540, you have 5, 4, and 0 right there. And the 5 gives you life change, 4 gives you life path, of course 0 giving you divine presence. You put them all together and you have 9, like I said, ending, so beginnings can start. There is a drastic need for soul time, for you to get to yourself and just have fun by yourself. I'm seeing someone just close the door to their room, turn the radio on, and just start dancing for dear life, just having the time of your life, just dancing in the mirror, looking at your reflection and telling your best friend, like, girl, I think my butt getting big, okay? But yes, that's what I see. I'm also I'm hearing pop your shit. That's what this number is giving. Pop your shit, strut your stuff. That's where that fire sign energy is coming from, because you know the fire signs are big on confidence. A lot of people would call it arrogance, honey, but it's okay. It's confidence. It's strut. It's give everything that it was supposed to have, gave everything that you got within and outside of you. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Okay, it's time to start strutting like you mean it. Free your mind. It's not enough just to dream it. Come on, okay? Shout out to the Cheetah Girls. Optimism, reliability, action, initiative. I'm getting that this is a group that naturally does that, and for some reason, because you naturally do it, it makes you fear it even more. It makes you be like, dang, can I keep this up? Yes, you can. It's like you feel like you as a person and as a being is too good to be true. You feel like your own being is almost too good to be true, and it keeps you from believing in yourself. And you need to accept the fact that you are a magical being and start freeing yourself. And the other reading that I did, the first part of this seeing green reading, I literally got an image of someone standing on top of a rock boulder like form, like what's going on with this girl in here, and just looking over their horizons and basking in their horizons. And if you didn't watch that video, I suggest that this group go back and watch that video, because I'm sure that there are some plentiful messages in there. And if you did watch it, I suggest you pick a pile that you didn't pick before, because I don't know, I just feel really pulled to direct this group back to that video. If you see this whitish bluish rose here, I'm getting somebody's going to offer you something, but it's not going to be so much of an offer as it will be you going in and taking it. You know what I'm saying? Some people in this group have probably been waiting for a shoe to drop, and Spirit is saying, go get it. And that's going to be your leap of faith. And that will be like basically the way that you end up exceeding your own expectations. Here we have remembrance for the Oracle card, and the numbers 3 and 8, 38. You put them together and you have 8, 9, 10, 11, y'all. Duality. Come on, life path. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul in body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. Spirit is saying live, okay? Don't fight your memories. Remembering and reliving is two different things. If you're reliving a situation, that's like PTSD. That means that you are really not over whatever it is that happened. And honestly, you may want to look into some professional counseling. Not saying that you're crazy, you just may need a little extra help. And you don't have to just go medicinal and scientific and all of that or whatever. You can ask your therapist for holistic mechanisms in the process of just talking to them. And that's what I'm being pulled to tell y'all to do, because that's going to help you get clearer and more organized about how you use your voice, and also your truth, what your truth is about your life and how you see yourself and where you want to go. And then also it's going to put you closer to spirit and put you in a position of learning the value of alchemy and how you yourself are an alchemist and are meant to be an alchemist in some type of way. I'm hearing that some people in this group probably are handy people, meaning that you may be a plumber or a constructor of some sort. You work on houses, build houses, things of that nature, possibly mechanics, things like that. And for y'all's dice here, we have 6 and 4. Like I said, 4 giving your life path, and this 6 here needing to reflect, needing to journal, needing to, I'm hearing watch shows that give you nostalgia. Watch old TV shows and movies that you used to see when you were younger, and that's going to help bring up some emotions and some thoughts and things and some epiphanies that you need in order to start moving forward and clearing out some of the debris. So I hope that helped. That's all I have for y'all, group 1. Let's get into group 2. Okay, group 2, we have Win Again from the 2014 project, The Pink Print. For y'all's number, we have 511, and for y'all's dice number, we have 1 and 2. For the oracle number, we have 7, and King of Swords, we have King of Swords. So, Win Again, y'all. We're gonna win again. We're gonna win again. We're gonna win again. We're gonna win again. Throughout the duration of this whole reading, I'm picking up like it's my overachievers. You know what I'm saying? The overachievers who are afraid that they won't be able to keep overachieving, and that's probably where Nicki found herself at. Like it's like she outdone herself, and then got to a point where she didn't know too much of what else to do. So it's like a time to reinvent, okay? And that's exactly what 511 is. When 511 appears, you can bet that like it's like a Wheel of Fortune card. Everything that is right now will be drastically changed within possibly a couple of days to a week, or whenever it is that this cycle finishes out. Meaning that a lot of the people that are in your life right now probably won't be. A lot of things that you do right now, the habits that you have that you never saw yourself getting out of, you're more than likely going to get out of it. Because that's what 511s bring. You got the 5 here for drastic life change, and you have that 1. It's parallelism. You have 1 2 times, which gives new beginnings, duality. You put those numbers together and you get 7, lucky number 7. So y'all got 7 twice. Do you understand? Not 7 twice, but 7 3 times, because when you put 2, 1, and 4 together, you get 7 again. Okay, win again, y'all. I came out looking to party, and now I'm owning that building. Okay. You just can't get your spot until you start raising some children, and probably not even then. Okay, so let's talk about that was like real quick on the numbers, y'all. Let's talk about this crown chakra card here, purple. So I'm getting that this group has been resting on their laurels, has been resting on their natural talents and natural abilities, and God, your divine realm, hello love bug, move love bug, your divine realm is saying, get back in touch with us now. Let us help you now. Let us get some of that credit. The frequency of the crown chakra, the violet flower of life, supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. So the divine realm is fixing to start showing you how, once I'm getting some people in this group are definitely artists. And at one point, you were using the darkness in you to create everything that you were creating. So you were using the negative stories to fuel your creations. And the Most High is saying, okay, I don't need you to do that no more. I need you to start using the positive wisdom. I need you to start using the optimistic wisdom that I bestowed upon you to start pouring into your creations and distributing into the world. And that's what the Crown Chakra card is directing for y'all. That's what this song is meaning for y'all. Your spirit guides are about to start helping you transmute energy. In other words, really transmute yourself and reinvent yourself, like I said. So that leads me to this King of Swords card. A lot of people will definitely be using their voices. Needless to say, a lot of people in this group may be men, or you may be functioning in a masculine energy, or you may need to tap into your masculine communication, meaning that feminine communication is a little bit more elongated, a little bit more multidimensional, whereas masculine communication is more straight to the point, more simply stated. So that's the energy that you're getting into. I'm getting that some people in this group like to butter people up before they say what it is that they need to say, if you will. Beat around bushes before they say what they need to say. And the divine realm is going to put you into a mode of just spit it out. Just say what you need to say, because a lot of things that are in your life right now need to move around, so that you can see your highest potential. They are literally standing in the way of your higher self, and the divine realm wants you to let them move it out of the way, which means that trying to figure out the best way to say this. It's a work smarter, not harder type thing. You need to go more so internal and start manifesting these things out of the way. And I'm picking up a narcissist being in your circle. So this is somebody who tries to get any type of attention out of you that they can. So they probably try to say little nitpicky stuff to you. They try to say critical things to you. They may call you out of nowhere. They might call you when you're feeling your most blissful. And then as soon as you see them calling, you immediately, like your whole energy changes. And Spirit is trying to get those particular people out of the way. And the best tactic is to disengage. And if you do engage, one-liners, so that they have little to no energy to work from. Because whoever this person is, or whoever these people are, and they probably are male, they are warping your perspective of who you are and your path. And I'm getting to, for some people, you may have been caught up in a position now of idolizing this person, to where this person has kind of become your God in a way, and the Most High wants to replace them. Okay? Replace them with someone who is more so, some people who are more so from your soul family. Okay? So back to this right here. 1, 2, new beginnings, new relationships. That 4 came through, which means it's meant to be. Which means whatever happens over the next couple of weeks is divine intervention. It's divine works. So what this group needs to channel for the next couple of weeks is not, why is this happening to me, but why is this happening for me, because when this number comes in, that drastic change will be something that you probably think you don't want. So it has more of a blessing in disguise type feel. It's what you least expected, but it's gonna turn out to be everything that you dreamed of. And then some. So I hope that helped, group 2. Without further ado, we're gonna get into the last group. Thank y'all. Okay, group 3. Jumping straight in, seeing this alchemy card here, I'm going to recommend that group 3 also watch group 1. So, if you chose this group, you chose Ganja Burn from the 2018 project Queen by Miss Nicki Minaj, child. If you ain't never heard that song, honey, I suggest you go listen to it. It's a vibe, okay? And for y'all's dice numbers, y'all have 2 and 4. Put them together, you get 6. There's a lot of reflection that needs to happen. That 2, child, bringing the different sides of yourself together. These people in this group feel tugged and pulled between the light and the dark world. And there's a need to realize that you are of both. This is a light worker starseed group that I'm picking up. So people both light and dark are heavily drawn to you, child, and probably makes you feel overwhelmed. It's probably hard for you to really concentrate and see yourself and feel yourself when you're around other people. 2018, put those numbers together. 2, 1, 3, 8 plus 3, you get 11. Put those together, you get 2. I ain't even got to explain that again, honey. Let's talk about this 300 right here. So I derived that number from the hip-hop Holy Trinity, okay? And that 300, child, this group right here are some bosses. This group right here are some bosses. So what I'm hearing is, by the power of 3 times 3, make them see. There are some spiritual workers in this group, some people who are like myself, if you will. You probably do readings, or you probably just have the ability to read people. You're highly intuitive, you're highly spiritual, and have some spiritual gifts that need to be tapped into more and revamped so that you can take back control. So for my empaths, like I said, having a hard time focusing and seeing yourself around other people, the divine realm is putting you into a state and also asking you to put forth effort to take that power back even when you are around other people. So it's basically learning how to not be so overwhelmed by other people's energy. And the frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. So, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all, group 3. Y'all need to do some intense meditation upon y'all's Earth Star chakra. There are some family cycle messages that need to come in through y'all. Also being directed not to spoon feed y'all a whole lot of information, because this Emperor card here and this alchemy card, y'all already know. Y'all are highly intuitive. You already know what you need to do. You slick already have the answers. You kind of just waiting for somebody to give you permission to take those steps forward. And the Most High is trying to take you out of that energy of waiting for permission. You are allowing someone or the remnants of a particular relationship to keep you enchained. That's what I'm saying and getting from this card here. See how this person has the coat of an animal around them? And that's coming from a relationship that you did it. And I'm picking up, you did it for the betterment of yourself. You did it to save yourself. But you kept that coat of that person, of that relationship on you. You still have it on you and wrapped around you, so much so that you feel like if you take it off, you're not going to know who you are. This is probably somebody that you had grown up with, or somebody that you were just heavily with for a long time in your childhood, to a point where you feel like your identity is gelled with theirs and theirs is gelled with yours, and spirit is trying to get you to take that coat off and re-individualize yourself away from that person, outside of that person, and realize that you don't need that person to be great, and you don't need codependency. You don't need to be attached to somebody to be great. And correlating that with Nicki, a lot of people feel like her best verses are on features, songs that she is featured on with other artists. And to an extent, at one point, I'm sensing that she started to believe that about herself. Having been attached to Safari for so long, and if you notice that when they finally broke out, she then attached herself to Meek Mill, and then, now is in another relationship. Not saying that those relationships were bad for her to be in. There was just a codependent energy upon those relationships. And I'm picking up also from the relationship that she's in now. Not saying that that relationship is codependent, but when the relationship first started, she may have been functioning from a codependent mindset based off what she was used to in the past. And I'm getting that she may have vicariously been using the energy of those people for her creative works. And spirit put her in a position to get reacclimated with her own energy and how to use her own energy for her own works. And that's where the divine realm is putting you at now, so where you are your own muse, and you won't have anybody holding anything over your head. Definitely give gratitude to the people that have supported you, but spirit is putting you on a path and is directing you towards a blessing, to where you won't have really anybody to thank but yourself, and nobody is going to be able to say, I made you, or you were this successful because of what I did, or because I did this for you, this, that, and the third. Spirit is putting you into a position of patting yourself on the back and giving yourself the credit, yourself and your divine realm. But there's a need for you to really pour back into yourself. Start recognizing the way that you have done this for yourself, everything that you've accomplished, how you've accomplished it for yourself. And that is all I have for y'all, group 3. I hope it helped. Like, comment, and subscribe, and share if you care. Hit me up for some personal readings if you will, and I will see y'all in the next one. Light, love, and healing. Toodles.